they show you directly. Some of the things your parents show you, they show you indirectly. And sometimes they open the little door and you go through it, or they open the hole and you run through it, whatever metaphor you want to use for it. And my parents really showed me a lot. And you know, interesting, I'm reading this book again when I was stuck at the airport the other day. It was interesting. I came to the airport at 7 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning your time here in London, getting there early. And I was waiting in the queue with this Welsh guy. We were telling jokes and everything like that. We got up to the front. The guy said, "Your flight's been canceled." So I said, "Oh, geez, my flight's been canceled." I said, "What time's the next flight?" He goes, "Well, 6 o'clock in the evening." I said, 6 o'clock in the evening. The other guy went really nuts. I said, "Well, calm down. It's okay." So we went upstairs. We sat down. He was panicking, calling people. I opened my book. I don't know if you ever read this book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, right? And in that, Viktor Frankl quotes Nietzsche saying, when there's a why for a person, you can put up with any how. And from both my parents, I could see over the years, they had a real why. And because they had a why, they could put up with any how. And all the things they've been through and everything that I've seen, loved ones and problems, you know, they've never lost their faith, and they never lost their zest for life and their passion for life.
Audrey and I have never anticipated anything like what we are shot this evening. How can we possibly thank all of you here tonight, and those who did not, for whatever worthy reason, be with us this evening? And I, sometime earlier this year, talked about this 60th occasion. We decided not to make a big deal. We had a wonderful 50th celebration some 10 years ago, sponsored by this our beloved congregation. Ariel's suggestion was agreed upon. We're just going to spend a few days in New York City, taking a Broadway show or two, especially enjoy another one or two occasions at the 2nd Avenue Deli, our favorite gustatory New York City dining location. Rabbi Josh, back in his watch, reminded me that our congregation had its own plans for us. He couldn't tell me any details, and believe it or not, it was only this evening that we discovered the totality of it all. So let me just say for Audrey and myself, with the more than 56 years which we have spent with this congregation on Shi Emunim, and yes, with this Berkshire Hills community, has been so central to our lives for all these many, many years of being both a rabbi and a rebbitzin, has been just so central to my rabbinate and to our marriage, all 56 of those Shishim Shana, of those 60 years we are here celebrating. And dividing 60 by 56 makes it more than 93% of our rabbi and rebbitzin experiences. Coincidentally, and it's been brought up several times, 60 plus 60 equals
120.
the traditional Admei V'Esrim, Gezod and Sansi. Your 120 years, we in Judaism customarily wish each other for a long and happy life. And so, Kosu Devoyal, from the 23rd Psalm, with their cups overflowing with thanks to you all. That Audrey and I, 83 and 88 years respectively, simply conclude with the prayerful words of another of my favorite poets, Carla Wilson Baker. Carla Wilson Baker. Let us grow lovely growing old. So many fine things do. Laces, ivory, stamps, and gold, and silks need not be new. There's a healing in old trees. Old streets a glamour hold. Why may not we, even as they, grow lovely, growing old? Toda Rabbah, Toda Rabbah. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.